All right, now we're going to head up to Devil's Lake, North Dakota, check in with Lucas Mertens from Haybale Heights Campground and Resort. Lucas, how are things up in Devil's Lake?
Well, things are a little wet up here. We've been really cool and really wet as far as weather-wise. So some fishing going on, not a lot of farming going on yet. So I guess everybody's just waiting for the sun to come out.
That's, it's interesting that you say that because I helped out a local farmer here and did some digging for him, and I ended up working some parts of some of his fields that he couldn't remember the last time he was able to get in there and do any planting. Things have really dried out quite a bit where we're at for the first time in I don't know how many years, and I know you guys have gone back and forth with different conditions up there, but you're real wet this year up there?
Yeah, we really haven't. I think our weather in March was nicer than it is right now as far as temps. We really struggled to get even out of the 40s and the 50s, and about every third day we get a kind of a rain soaking event. Last night and this morning we just picked up another half inch of rain. So virtually in the Devil's Lake Basin, I would say, there's virtually no fields work that has gone on. I mean, there's an odd guy that got maybe a high hill planted or got some fertilizer spread. Like on our farm, we've only done about 300 acres of fertilizer, and that was kind of a struggle. It really wasn't even ready yet, but we were just kind of tired of looking at it. So you got to go out and try to spin your wheels and go. So yeah, we're really behind right now as far as the farm community in the Devil's Lake Basin.
That's terrible. As if there isn't enough going on right now. I felt like farming was the one thing that was still happening, but
it's meant to happen. It just hasn't really seemed to be happening. So it's frustrating. But the lake has been open now for a while. There's been some really good shore fishing going on. Sounds like most of the walleyes are spawned out now and starting to feed. So that's good for the anglers. Good thing is North Dakota is open for tourism and for fishing. So, I mean, that's a kind of a bright spot.
Yeah, for sure. So people can come over there and rent one of your cabins and go jump on the lake then, Lucas.
Yeah, you bet. They gave us some guidelines to follow, but when you read through them, it really wasn't anything that we weren't doing already to start with, as far as cleaning and sanitizing and things like that. So, there really wasn't a whole lot for me to change. I guess they have some rules where, everybody's supposed to be from the same family that rents that cabin. But for the most part, it's not going to be a real big transition for us anyways.
So I know you've had some hard times up there, Lucas, but you don't know the struggle that we've had in Minnesota where we've been having to cut our own hair for the last couple of months.
I hear you. We just opened up I think it was last Friday, and I was almost willing to let my wife cut my hair. I was close, and I knew our governor was going to give some sort of message, and I waited it out, and she probably would have done a good job, but I ended up waiting, and I went and got my hair cut the other day.
Well, it's been a tough time right now, but you also have a campground up there. So what's going on with your campgrounds in North Dakota right now?
Well, I know our state parks are set to open up here pretty soon, but as far as the private campgrounds where we rent the spots out seasonal, for the full season, we're able to do that. You're supposed to still follow social distancing rules and things like that. But yeah, we were able to open that up, and we're hoping to turn our water on here maybe this week. And I've seen a real big influx of people calling and just looking to get out and looking for campsites. I think being cooped up all spring, everybody kind of made a plan that, hey, we want to get out and spend some time with the family. So I definitely see a higher call rate of people looking for campsites. That's for sure.
You've been kind of full there, right? I mean, you don't really.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I guess if there was one time that we could have expanded, we probably would have filled it up real quick because, but yeah, we typically run full, but we still have some room in the cabins, and that's starting to this coming weekend. We got some fishermen come in, and then we'll just build and get busier through Memorial Day weekend. So there's still some room to get some cabins and come up and do some fishing. The lake is up about 2 feet
Oh, really?
from yep,
Interesting.
yep. We've got a lot of water still coming into Devil's Lake. A lot of the coulees and channels are still running. So that was good for a spawn and good for the the fish population. And I think fishing is probably a bright spot in everything else that's going on in this world right now.
And staying at your place, I mean, obviously the cabins are very nice. You can get a lot of people in there. They're comfortable. And then you've got a boat access right there for people. You've got a place to clean fish. I mean, people don't have to go anywhere for the most part once they come and stay in one of your cabins there.
No, they don't have to go anywhere. The boat launch is real nice. It's kind of protected by a marina. We got a state of the art fish cleaning station. The cabins all got grills on them and full working kitchens. So, you can bring some groceries and have a fish fry, and you don't have to, you don't really have to wander around. So if people are, feeling timid about coming to Devil's Lake, I mean, they can buy their fishing licenses online, and, they don't have to go out and be real exposed. You don't have to go to, any stores to be able to go fishing.
Well, I'm excited to get up there. We're talking about maybe trying to plan a trip to come up there this summer. So I wish you well up there. I'm glad to hear everybody's healthy and safe and all that good stuff. And hopefully you can get some seeds in the ground up there, Lucas.
Yeah, the sun is supposed to come out this afternoon, and then we're supposed to really warm up in the 60s and 70s. I guess that's not real warm, but I mean, 70 is gonna feel real good, and hopefully we can get rolling and get this crop put in, and then get fishing and just go back to normal. I guess would be nice.
Yeah, going back to normal would be great. And we're supposed to see some 80s, I think some mid 80s here, which I'm not looking forward to. I like the 70s myself
Oh,
personally, but
well, if you want my 70s, I'll take your 80s, and we'll just switch for this week, I guess, if you want to do that.
all right. Well, if people want to stay in one of your cabins, what should they do, Lucas?
They can call me direct, 701-351-3130. They can go on our Facebook page and look that up, or they can go to our website, haybellheights.com.
All right, Lucas Mertens, Haybell Heights Campground and Resort. Thanks for the time here on the radio show.
Hey, thanks, Brett. Stay safe.